What is social studies, and what exactly does that look like in an elementary classroom? These are questions we work to answer throughout the course this semester. I realize that social studies is more than just history and government. It includes geography, history, political science, anthropology, sociology, and economics. According to the National Council for Social Studies, it is the integrated study of the social sciences and humanities to promote civic competence. To me, this means that social studies is about me and you, individuals and communities, and how we interact with each other and with the world. Knowing this and considering the profession I hope to soon enter begs the question, who am I as an elementary social studies teacher? While I don't believe I can fully answer this question until I have a classroom of my own, the following is my thinking so far. I can teach social studies in a transformative way. Because social studies allows you to examine yourself as well as those around you, it's personal. Social studies is not some arbitrary thing or endless amount of information that is simply presented to others as fact. Rather, it is something that we create, and thus can actively take part in. This is something I hope to impress upon my students, the idea that they have the power to be active members in their community. I hope to give them agency. One lesson that stuck with me throughout this entire semester was the idea of inquiry arcs. I was so impressed with the learning that both the first grade and fifth grade students exhibited in their respective units of study. They took what they learned and applied it to their life in a relevant manner. I see social studies as a personal process, and I want to share this idea with my students as well, giving them ownership over their knowledge and learning. Because social studies is personal and permeates our lives daily, this also means that someone must decide who and what is the focus of the social studies curriculum. In the realm of an elementary classroom, that responsibility falls to me, the teacher. I have the power to choose what and when to teach it. Consequently, I have a responsibility to honor the diversity of learners in my classroom. There is a master narrative that overshadows much of the literacy and media students are exposed to. However, as a teacher, I can work to make my students' curriculum both a mirror and a window. I can incorporate their stories and make students aware of the stories that are often quieted by others. Opening students' eyes to other perspectives will help them develop empathy, a key skill to have in the 21st century. As a social studies teacher, I can help learners discuss hard topics. I can use a discussion format to guide students in listening and interacting with their peers. They can present their views and agree or disagree with others in a respectful manner. Such a process opens students up to the idea that social studies and social interactions between groups are not always simple. However, the issues can still be discussed and presented in an effective manner. There is always something to learn by listening to others' perspectives. Although social studies is complex, it's not too complex to incorporate into an elementary classroom. As an elementary social studies teacher, I hope to use the perspectives I have gained over the semester to broaden my approach to teaching social studies. I hope to keep students, their unique perspectives, and their ability to participate in the community at the center of my teaching. Ultimately, I hope to make social studies engaging and relevant to my learners, encouraging them to further explore others and the world, as well as how they, as individuals, can affect both.